actually went and completely stopped at the ropes.
Did she not put that much bat percentage on it? Why did it happen? Because outfield's been lightning quick on all sides. Surely as a batter trying to chase down this much in a final, you do not want the outfield to be the 12th fielder. Just checking if it was clean enough, that pickup, and the fingers did not touch the cushion, as there was very little space between the ball and the cushions.
By the end of it, they managed 2. Or should have easily been a 4 as well. These things matter.
What does it tell you, Shruti's stance, especially the way she holds the bat? Is it suggesting that she's going to be leg side dominant, even though that shot through the offside was sensational to watch?
Relying heavy on the bottom hand as well. That's because you just want to improvise and go over the infield in the first 6 overs. There again, into the pads, just trying to overhit it, finding the fielder. Dot balls will certainly mount as pressure. Good comeback here by Titas after conceding 7 in the first over. She's conceded 2 in 4.
Yeah, learnt a lot of tricks from Rumeli Dhar as well. It's just marvellous to watch in the Bengal Women's T20 Challenge, winning the tournament. And of course, the scoop shots is something that was more talked about than her bowling itself. But the economy was excellent, under 3, I still remember that. Oh, that's through the offside. A dive in despair, but the ball will win. Titas cannot believe it. But Shruti Rani is able to get the boundary that she so well deserved.
Oh yes, and once again the opportunity was presented by Titas. Another ordinary full delivery on the off at a good height and length. Just about through a bat. It was in the areas, diving effort there. Would have certainly been a spectacular catch had that been taken. But such deliveries end up being punished more often than not. And Titas just not been able to find her rhythm this morning.
Oh, good ball. That's a good comeback. Options are limited when the ball is hitting the toe end of the bat like that. 3 overs gone. Bangladesh get a move on though. 18 for 1.
Wicket of Dilara. Subhana still to get off the mark. He's been around for a while.
While she was absorbed in the appeal, Mannat soon realized she might have to accept the courier on the non-striker's end.
That was always going down leg, just ambitious in her appeal. That's when she realizes she needs to get behind the stumps.
Yeah, only if our game allowed 6 stumps. Should be taken. Should be easy. Mannat Kashyap has picked up another. What a comeback.
Soft dismissal. I'll tell you what. That was short and wide. It was turning. Shati committed into the shot. Gave the charge. Was no way close to it. That's simple as it gets for Mannat Kashyap. Wicket number 2 for her. Shati Rani departs for 13. Both the openers back in the dugout. And Bangladesh in deep.
Needs to play a captain's innings to bail her team out of the situation. Perhaps 2 wickets is at max is what they would have thought in the first 6 if they have to lose while going for glory. They have to lose 2 wickets, it's okay, 3 and this is why Lata Mondal is in the middle. Mannat Kashyap bowling nice and wide, and in the end had to offer the shot as well, because had she left it, would have been an easy stumping for Ruma Chhetri. Single not awarded as well. Pressure mounting.
And that's why winning the toss in a big final like this is so important. You suddenly realize that when you're chasing in a situation like this, it just gets all the more difficult. Here again, Lata Mondal eager to get off the mark. Just wants to get to the other end. Two batters who are batting or not. Just goes to show. How difficult it has become. Shot and wide, cut away. What an effort. Get some fingers on it. But that will execution, the chest missing. But nevertheless, good break-free shot here by Lata Mondal.
Yeah, what a way to start the innings, isn't it? Put the pressure back on the opposition. She's one of the best players on the side when it comes to the cut shot as well, Lata Mondal. That one she got right up her alley.
Will bowl the fifth. Good start for a tentative there. Bangladesh, they have to attack at the same time. They cannot lose wickets. They need to build partnership at a brisk rate. Keep climbing. Jai Dansinghani.
Of the at this stage, and they've early wickets inside the power play, and unfortunately that's exactly what's happened here for Bangladesh. Wide delivery, we're waiting for the signal, and yes, a bit of exercise for the umpire and an extra run for Bangladesh.
The conditions have certainly got good for batting, Jay. Sun-baked surface, but the spinners certainly on this surface will make merry. We've seen it yesterday, we saw it early in the day as well with Bangladesh bowling. Coming to you live from the... What I really like about Shweta Sehrawat's captaincy is she realizes the pacers are easy to play off. Two new batters in the middle, and she's getting her pacers to bowl to the new batters just to ensure that they get their overs done, because the spin aspect will come in very handy.
Mistimed, straight to mid-wicket. I think she was looking for that straight boundary you were talking about. It's a little bit inside edgy there, my Subha.
They're again just trying to... They have been very to get off the mark.
Wide, slashed away. Gets a hand to that, but it's not going to be enough to stop the boundary. First boundary there for Subhana. So severe on that short wide delivery.
That's why when pacers are in operation, the batters seem to be finding the gaps at ease, using the pace sometime. The ball nicely coming, this one short and wide, cut away to good effect. Backward of point. Subhana off the mark with a 4. Bangladesh fighting on.
Better, much better. There from Kashfi Gautam. 5 runs off the over. 28 for 2 after 5.
And bring the slip into play as well, but she got all her wickets in her last game from over the wicket, so just wonder why this change of guard.
Oh yeah, that's why. Gets one to spin in viciously to Lata Mondal, and the skipper's been bowled by Shreyanka Patil. 29 for 3, Mikhail.
Oh, isn't she a superstar? Introduced into the attack and gets a wicket off a second delivery. The batter plays on. India celebrates. Shreyanka strikes. It's all going one way at the moment.